Joe said it. Joe said it.
We're in.
You said no. We heard it. We heard it.
We're in for a real treat, fellas and gals. I've heard these guys a couple of times. When I was program director at Pleasant Seniors, had them come, and they're called 9, but there were only 8 there. But the guy's wife, the baby didn't come, I guess. That's what you were telling me. Came 2 weeks after that when you were going to sing the national anthem in Cincinnati. Was that it? Do I got the story right? So they've been here. Have the Cardinals or the Red Sox asked you to sing the national anthem in the World Series? You haven't gotten that far yet. Yes. The first time I heard them was at the Palace, and I remember the 12 Days of Christmas was just a hoot. It was really good. So, and I understand. I talked to John Holsinger just the other day. They're going to be performing at First Presbyterian Church the second Sunday in November at 7 o'clock. There's going to be an Armistice Day program on patriotic music, and they are going to be there. So I heard from John. So without any more, I introduce, and I think they'll introduce themselves according to during the program. 9 from the Nazarene Church in Marion.
I'm satisfied with just a cottage below, a little silver and a little gold. But in that city where the ransom will shine, I want a gold one, that silver line. I've got a mansion just over the hilltop in that bright land where we'll never grow old, and someday yonder we will never more wander, but walk on streets that are purest gold. When we leave this lowland, we will cross the Jordan, past this chilly is just beyond the horizon. It's heaven just above the starry sky, starry blue sky. The fire above this land of sorrow. I'll go away above each tear and sigh. Just the blue world before us. And there is just a little time to wait, patiently wait. She will soon send redemption's for us. I'm going there where heaven's joy awaits.
All right, thank you very much. We are so glad to be here. Now for this next song, we need a volunteer. Okay? We need not just a volunteer, but a woman by the name of Mary. Is there a Mary here? I'm taking a chance. Is there a Mary? Okay, there's not a Mary.
No,
Is there a Mary? Do we have a Mary? Yes. Come on down here. We got a special seat for you. We got a chair for you. Come on down. It's an honor. We're going to sing to
We're
you.
so pleased to have you here.
Come on down, Mary. You're the next contestant on The Price is Right. Oh, she's a good sport. Thank you, Mary. We are going to sing a special song, and it is called Mary Lou. So, is your middle name Lou?
It will be.
It will be today, all right? It will be today. All right. Thank you, Joe. You're a good guy, Joe. All right, we got a special seat for you right there, and you got a front row seat, best seat in the house. So enjoy this, Mary. This is Mary Lou.
Pass me by one summer day, flash those big brown eyes my way, and oh, I wanted you forevermore. Now, baby, I'm not one that gets around, swear my feet's up to the ground, and oh, I never did meet you before. I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, that sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou that we never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, goodbye heart. Saw your lips, I heard your voice. Leave me, I just had no choice. My voice made me stay away. Thought about a moonlit night, with arms around you, good and tight. It's all I need to see, oh, need to stay. Hey, hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, say sweet Mary Lou, I'm so in love with you. I'm in love with Mary. I knew Mary Lou, we never part. So hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart, hello, Mary Lou, I'm in love with you, yes, hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. Right from the start, I said hello, Mary Lou, goodbye heart. All right, thank you. The embarrassment moment of the show is over. We'll no longer be selecting volunteers. For them, so don't rush the stage. The next song we'll sing is The Longest Time. Dum, dum, dum. For the longest time. For the longest, if you said goodbye to me tonight, there would still be music left to write.
You've been great so far. Thank you so much for your engagement. Our next song, we're going to kind of continue our love song, fun song set here with a song entitled Hey Soul Sister. After I flip forward. All right.
Lipstick stains on the front of my left side brains. I knew I wouldn't forget you, and so I let you blow my mind. Your sweet moonbeam, the smell of you in every single dream I dream. I knew when we collided, you're the one I had decided was one of my kind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. Just in time. I'm so glad you had a one-track mind like me. You gave my life direction, a game show direction. You can't deny. I'm so obsessed. My heart is bound right out of my loneliness. I believe in you. You are perfect, and I know you always wanna blow your mind. Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio, stereo, the way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight. When you get power up, watching you's the only drug I need.
So gangsta and so thug.
You're the only one I'm dreaming of. See, I can be myself and finally. In fact, there's nothing I can't be. I want the world to see you be with me.
Hey, soul sister, ain't that Mr. on the radio, stereo,
The way you move ain't fair, you know. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do. Hey, soul sister, I don't wanna miss a single thing you do tonight.
Thank you very much for that applause. We are really honored to be here, part of your presentation today. And I would like to take a few moments just to introduce us, why we do what we do, and just to let you know who we are. To my far left is Matt Holsinger. He sings first tenor. Next to him is Steve DeWeber. He sings baritone, bass, sometimes second tenor. Feels anywhere. Matt Craigcraft, he sings second tenor. Wes Peters, he sings baritone and bass. Scott Ruth sings second tenor. Luke Henry, sometimes second tenor, sometimes baritone, sometimes bass. First tenor, yeah. Titus Rich, baritone. Scott Forey, first tenor. And I'm Joe Blue, and I sing baritone and bass. While we're all from Marion First Church of the Nazarene, our love for music is what really brought us together. We all started out in the choir, and from there, God had a hand in bringing all of us together. So again, we're just very honored to be here and part of your presentation today. And if you would, if you don't mind standing as we sing the national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Not a word was heard at the tomb that day, just shuffling soldiers' feet as they guarded the grave. 1 day, 2 days, 3 days had passed. Could it be that Jesus had breathed his last? Could it be that his father had forsaken him, turned his back on his son, despising their sin? no more suffering. Arise, arise, my love.
My name is Wes, and I'm here to share with you kind of our statement of faith, what we believe. When we started our group, Joe alluded to it a little bit, we were just having a lot of fun. And then we started performing, and we started to really connect with our audiences, and we started to see that there was some impact being made. And we came together, we decided, you know what, we're going to have some fun. We're going to sing some fun songs. But the main goal, the main reason what we're doing and why we're doing what we're doing is to bring hope to people, to bring Christ's love to them and to let them know that there's purpose in their lives. So that is why we do what we do. It's to honor and glorify God. That's the only reason. And we just wanted to affirm that with you today. We're going to follow this last song with something called We Believe.
We believe in the Father who created all there is, and we believe the universe and all therein is his. As a loving Heavenly Father, He yearns to save us all, to lift us from the fall. We believe. We believe in Jesus, the Father's only Son, existing uncreated before time had begun, a sacrifice for sin. He died and rose again to ransom sinful men. We believe. We believe in the Spirit who makes believers one. Our hearts are filled with His presence. The Comforter has come. His kingdom unfolds in His plan.
You sang words to the tune of Finlandia when you were at Pleasant. You do that? I think it was
Yeah, that's coming out.
Oh,
It's coming out. It's coming out.
That's coming up.
Thank you, whoever sang that, thank you.
The light of the world, the light of the world, the light of the world is Jesus. The whole world was lost in the darkness of sin. The light of the world is Jesus. Like sunshine at noonday, His glory shone in. The light of the world is Jesus. Come to the light that's shining for thee, shining sweetly. The light has dawned upon me. Once I was blind, but now I can see. The light of the world is Jesus. The darkness is gone when in Him we abide. The light of the world is Jesus. We walk in the light as we follow our guide. The light of the world is Jesus. Won't you come to the light that's shining for me, shining sweetly? The light has dawned upon me. Once I was blind, but now I can see. The light of the world is Jesus. Oh, come to the light. Won't you come to the light? The light of the world is Jesus. Come to the light, to the light, to the light. He's a rock, He's a rock. Jesus is a rock, He's a rock. A shelter in time of storm. The Lord's our rock, in Him we hide. A shelter in the time of storm. I will be secure, 'cause He's a rock. Whatever it'll be time. A shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land. A weary land, hear this weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land. A shelter in the time of storm. He's a rock. Jesus is a rock. He's a rock. A shelter in time of storm. A shade by day, defense by night. He's a shelter in the time of storm. No fears, no fires, no foes of rise. A shelter in the time of storm. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land. A weary land, hear this weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock in a weary land. A shelter in the time of storm. He's my shelter. The raging storms they around us beat. He's a shelter in the time of storm. We'll never leave our safe retreat. A shelter in the time of storm. He's a shelter. Oh, Jesus, He's a rock. He's a rock. In a weary, 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 weary land. Oh, Jesus is a rock. In a weary land. Oh, shelter in a time of storm. He's a rock. Jesus is a rock. A shelter in time of storm. He's a rock.
Thanks so much. So that was a little medley, a little bit older, made popular by the Steve Haven Quartet.
Yes, Haven.
Haven Quartet. All right, and so our next song, I think, is the one that Frank was talking about, called "I Then Shall Live." This is another really foundational song that really speaks to our hearts, to our audiences, and allows us to really bring the message that we intend to. So, "I Then Shall Live."
And when relationships demand commitment, then I'll be there to care and follow through. Your kingdom come around and through and in me. Your power and glory, let them shine through me. Your hallowed name, oh, may I bear with honor, and may your living kingdom come in me. The bread of life, oh, may I share with honor, and may you feed a hungry world through me. Amen. Amen. Amen.
All right, we've got a treat for you next, all right? So it's been getting a little cold outside. You notice that? Yeah, the first freeze of the season. Well, Christmas is right around the corner. So do you want to hear a Christmas song? All right, we have never been able to get this song right yet. Because some of these guys cannot count up to 10, right? Or 12. I think Titus is one of them. So, Titus, can you try counting up to 12 this time? All right.
3.
No.
9.
Well, will you stop it? The 12 days of Christmas, we're going to count. All right? All right. Here's the 12 days of Christmas. I hope you enjoy it.
On the first day of Christmas, my true love gave to me a partridge in a pear tree. On the second day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. On the fourth day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, French hens, turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the ninth day of Christmas, my true love gave me my tribe ladies dancing, 8 ladies dancing, 7 ladies dancing, 6 ladies dancing, shout, you better not cry, you better not in a pear tree. On the ninth, no, on the eighth, no, on the seventh day of Christmas, my true love gave to me 7 couples, 6 days of 5 golden rings, 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, with base, a partridge in a pear tree. On the 11th